Hi, this is Shu with a review of the Nike Cruzr 1, and I am very, very upset. And this is a very disappointing pair. I had a lot of high expectations for it because Tinker Hatfield was involved. He was the guy in charge. It seemed like it was his passion project to pay a little nod on homage or thank Phil Knight for all the services. Phil Knight, the former CEO of Nike, says he's having trouble running. He feels like he's running as hard, but he's not moving as fast, and his knees hurt. So Tinker Hatfield actually tried to implement the React technology and try to design something that an old-timer like Phil Knight would like, with some old-timey elements like these woolly little inner parts. So yeah, first of all, the React foam, it looks thick, and Nike claims it used a lot of React, but basically this is just covering the upper. The React foam is about half the width or thickness of this, so it's not that thick, and it doesn't even feel that great. Epic React has a better feeling React, and on the forefoot it's basically non-existent. You don't feel anything, basically. It just feels like you're walking on clogs. It weighs about 300 grams for a size 9, so it's not that crazy lightweight either. Considering the minimal amount of material it's used, it's kind of surprising. It has this little TPU plasticky type of material that wraps all around to try and give you some degree of lockdown. But the toe box here area, it's made of engineered mesh that's kind of elastic, I guess. Lycra type of engineered mesh, so your toes will be like poking out as you move around, even though you have a fused coating there. So the problem is this: other than the bad React foam that doesn't serve a purpose, it feels like they've had like droplets of it. That's how bad it feels. Even the Kobe 360s drop-in midsole React, which should have been compressed and bottomed out by now, I compared the two, and even that feels more plush and responsive than this model, which costs it's pretty expensive. I think about more than $150. It's definitely not worth it. The heel, there is no heel cup. There's this Nike Huarache type of elastic material there, Lycra type of spandex type of material. But on the heel, the what do you call it? The midsole is pretty high up. As I told you, the midsole starts somewhere from here. So this React material is hugging your heel, so it provides some degree of support in that way. And these woolly material, it goes down all the way here, all around your heel. So they're kind of keep you warm and moist. But then these are too hot in the summer, but these ventilated parts are too cold during the winter. So pick your poison. It fits a little bit narrow, especially if you're thinking about wearing something for comfort, just to slap them on and go for a leisurely walk. You might want to go up half a size. I felt a lot of pinching on this little pinky toe area there. There's nothing fantastic I can say about this shoe. It does have a little bit of a good nod to, or tribute to, the origins or the humble beginnings of Nike. They did use a waffle iron to come up with a new kind of innovative outsole, and this was the pattern they came up with during the earlier, more difficult times Nike had getting recognized or being seen by the world as a serious sportswear brand. So good little homage to the humble beginnings of Nike. They are pretty durable, and they do provide adequate traction. Nothing spectacular. There is no midfoot shank or distortion, what do you call that? Distortion preventive plates or whatnot. They don't have anything like that. So yeah, even the insole, they did use a really soft polyurethane insole, but it's not a difference maker in terms of the cushioning. Rather, if you remember the Puma Hybrid Rocket or Rocket Hybrid, they actually use the same kind of chemicals they have in Adidas Boost from a German chemical company called BASF. They've actually have a contract with them. They cook up their own version using the raw materials they get from BASF to form this cushioning that looks like Boost, but they call it Energy. And they went one step further. They fused their Energy bids with their very highly praised Ignite foam. So this is Ignite foam and Energy Boost pellets molded together and fuse together, then the cushioning is amazing. So if you want something that's comfortable, that you can slap on for a leisurely walk or jog, I would recommend this instead. And they don't cost over $100. And also the insole they use for this model is very similar to the ones they used in the cruzr 1, except it's thicker, softer, lighter, and you literally feel the difference with this on and off the shoe. So another big L for the cruzr 1 there. And for other Nike brands with React, I would say the Vomero 14 has the plushest level of React foam. And another bonus to the Vomero 14 is that with this already adequate, very mind-blowing level of React foam cushioning you have inside, it also has a full-length Zoom Air sole. So this is the best of both worlds, and I wish I could build on this instead of doing something crazy like that, which takes them like 3 steps back. If you want something really soft and mushy, that's what you're going for. Go for the Peak, a Chinese brand, Tai Chi. It's called the Peak Tai Chi Runner or Peak Tai Chi 1. The cushioning they use is the Tai Chi foam, and it's so soft, but yet they rebound and regain their shape and form quickly. So good energy return at the same time, very soft, very good for geriatrics like aging people who are being hunted by the museum, like such as I. So there's the Nike cruzr 1. What kind of React foam they use, or what amount of React foam they use, I can't really give them credit for that. What were they doing? What were they thinking? This is a major flop.